The Battle of Gettysburg was a turning point in the American Civil War, a crucial conflict that took place from July 1 to July 3, 1863, in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The battle marked a significant moment in the war, with the Union Army's victory dealing a severe blow to the Confederate forces and setting the stage for their ultimate defeat. This is the story of the Battle of Gettysburg. The stage was set for the battle when General Robert E. Lee's Confederate Army of Northern Virginia crossed into Pennsylvania, hoping to gain a strategic advantage by taking the fight onto Union soil. On the other side, General George G. Meade led the Union Army of the Potomac, determined to defend against the Confederate invasion. As the Confederate troops marched through the Pennsylvania countryside, they encountered resistance from Union cavalry units, engaging in skirmishes that gradually escalated. On June 30, Confederate forces clashed with Union forces at the small town of Gettysburg, unwittingly setting the stage for one of the bloodiest battles in American history. July 1, 1863, the battle began when Confederate forces attacked Union troops positioned on McPherson's Ridge. The Union forces, led by General John Buford, put up a fierce resistance, but were eventually pushed back by the overwhelming Confederate numbers. Throughout the day, the fighting raged on, with both sides sustaining heavy casualties. July 2, 1863, as the morning sun rose, both armies consolidated their positions. General Lee devised a plan to attack the Union flanks, hoping to break their lines and secure a decisive victory. Confederate forces launched assaults on both the Union left at Little Round Top and the Union right at Culp's Hill and Cemetery Hill. The battles were fierce and resulted in heavy casualties on both sides. However, the Union forces managed to hold their ground, preventing the Confederate breakthrough. July 3, 1863, on the final day of the battle, General Lee decided to make one last desperate push to break the Union lines. He ordered an assault on the center of the Union line, famously known as Pickett's Charge. The Confederate forces marched across open fields towards Cemetery Ridge, facing intense artillery and rifle fire from the Union troops. Despite their bravery, the Confederate forces suffered significant losses and were repelled, marking the end of the battle. The Battle of Gettysburg resulted in a Union victory, but it came at a heavy cost. The combined casualties for both sides numbered over 50,000, with thousands of lives lost and countless more wounded. The town of Gettysburg lay in ruins, its fields and streets strewn with the aftermath of the three-day battle. The Confederate Army, battered and demoralized, retreated back to Virginia, while the Union Army remained in control of the field. The victory at Gettysburg provided a much-needed boost to Union morale and marked a turning point in the war. It dashed Confederate hopes for a swift victory and invigorated the Union's determination to preserve the Union and end slavery. President Abraham Lincoln recognized the significance of the battle and its impact on the war effort. Months later, in November 1863, he delivered his famous Gettysburg Address at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery, honoring the fallen soldiers and emphasizing the importance of preserving the Union and upholding the ideals of freedom and equality. The Battle of Gettysburg is remembered as a critical moment in American history, symbolizing the cost and sacrifices of the Civil War. It remains one of the most studied and commemorated battles, with the Gettysburg National Military Park preserving the battlefield and serving as a testament to the bravery and valor displayed by those who fought and died there.